Welcome to episode 15 for the Beyond 90 Minute podcast powered by Cash Out Tips.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Because you beat Chelsea, bro.
You know, it's by actually definitely won this week. Bro, me, I'm in a very, very good mood, bro.
Very unexpected.
Man U won. Ronaldo scored the hat trick. Madrid won, so I think two of us were in a very, very good mood.
Since when did you start Madrid?
I'm saying that's why two of us are in a good mood today. Do you
Normally I've been winning since I've done nothing but win this season, so I've been always happy. It's you that wins the rants. We usually have an episode called Jeff Rants.
But I'm never going to lie.
Because of Man United.
I don't care about anybody that says Chelsea had 10 men or whatever, bro. A win is a win. I'm in a very, very good mood.
So now the question I want to ask you is that Amorim tactics only works when his opponents are down to 10 men?
We'll get into that.
And many more on this episode.
Yeah, so this episode we'll be diving into. We've seen Pep playing around ball before we've seen GTA 6. Ballon d'Or is this night. Yeah. So we'll be discussing about who should win it and basically like making a case for any of the other people that is nominated. Let's see if there's any chance that anyone else can win it. But before that, cue the intro music. So where do we start?
Where do you want to start? Since you won, I give you the time. I give you the opportunity to take the show. Where do you want to start? Do you want to speak about Manchester United?
I'll save that for last. But let's talk about yesterday's match.
Let's talk about Pep.
Arsenal Man City.
Pep pulling an Arteta himself.
You know, honestly speaking, we were discussing this the other day. I mean, I have a different view about this because ultimately, you know, they asked Pep about it and he was like, this is his first time doing it in 10 years.
This is not the first time he's doing it.
No, but to this level, bro, you think I would try to play 5-5-5-0?
To play 5 at the back against Arteta is Leeds United type of football. Like, it's a thing that Everton will do. For Manchester City, given the fact that they spent 200 million in January, and they still spent again. Forget the injuries. Everybody has injuries. But to play such football,
I understand that. But don't you think the manager that should even be getting like criticism is Arteta? Because ultimately, Arsenal's squad is better than Man City's squad. Yeah. And look at that team that Arteta started. He was playing to defend.
Yeah, but like, I think it's not like Arsenal played well, did they not?
But look at that first half.
No, but
look at that first half. To me, they wasted that first half. Because honestly speaking, Man City, I know that, but you don't need to defend against Man City anymore. You can get at them. So you playing that midfield of
you can get at them when they are not defending. This guy packed Etihad Airways jets.
Bro, he didn't do it in the first half. He didn't pack the.
Immediately after Haaland scored, what other chance did Manchester City get beyond? If you can remember, immediately after Haaland scored, like immediately like he scored, he was ready to like pack this bus and say that yes, because he knows if you go like head to head against Arsenal, you will not win. He knows that. He's aware of that. So what he decided to do, like in that game, you know, for the first half when Manchester City started, they started very well, and Haaland scored, and that was what he needed, just for them to score first. And when they scored first, Bodelas, he channeled his inner,
like for me, like, okay, like for me, for example, like fact that Manchester United haven't been very good over past years. Like when
I've never seen them pack the bus like that. I've never seen Amorim.
The amount of times we've gone to Etihad under like Oli, under Mourinho, sometimes where we defend because we are not as good as the other team. And my point is, Arteta is better. Like his squad is better than Man City's squad. So me, when I saw that team, I saw he dropped Eze. I was like, you shouldn't be coming to defend against. Because honestly speaking, the way I look at it is, if they want to win the league, right, you need to be able to beat Liverpool and you need to be able to beat Man City. Like, these are teams you need to. Because if you beat Nottingham Forest and you beat, it's good. But like, but like that's not what really wins you the league. And ultimately, to me, I think the winner in all of that is just Liverpool. Because Liverpool now 15 points out of 15.
Do you understand?
Arsenal are 10 points behind. Man City are like 8 points behind already.
The thing is that, like, I understand what Pep did there. Like, he wanted to win, obviously. If I was a coach, I would do the same. Because I see that Arsenal are better than me at this point. But like for the whole Pep Guardiola, tiki-taka, possession-based football and having 27% possession in the first half, that is just criminal. With the squad he has, it's not as if the squad is bad.
Yeah, but
the only major injury he had is Shaky and Mamouche.
I'm aware.
Basically.
Yeah, but like,
so that means if he had Shaky and Mamouche, he will still pack that bus. Yes or no?
Chill. As much as you say, I'm not saying that he packed the bus. At the end of the day,
did he or did he not pack the bus?
He packed the bus. I was. The truth is here. At the end of the day, if you offered Pep a 1-1 draw against Arsenal, who are the second best, you take it. So at the end of the day, I don't necessarily think Pep is best.
No, I'm not saying
the manager we should be blaming. Honestly speaking, I feel Arteta is the one that should be getting blamed, not even
Pep. Obviously Arteta should be blamed because Manchester City are vulnerable now. This is the best time to take points off Manchester City.
So how come you only? I feel like you have this Pep agenda.
I've been saying that this Pep is overrated.
Okay, but how about honestly speaking? I feel Arteta is the one that should be getting.
See, normally if you see Pep and Arteta, who is supposed to pack the bus? You know, last time Arteta packed the bus against Pep, it was because they were were down to 10 men, that 2-2 now, that John Stones scored 90 minutes.
Bro, I expect
it was because they were down to 10 men. Arsenal actually came out and played Pep Guardiola.
I'm aware.
At his own ball.
I'm aware.
And now Pep Guardiola, you have your squad. Sure, your injuries are always serving Sheki and Mamouche, and you cannot tell me that Sheki and Mamouche are the reason why you back the boss. No, you have your team, you have your identity, your
bro. I understand that, but
you have everything. You come. I
understand that, but at the same time, when a team packs the bus, it's usually when one team is better than the other team. The lesser team usually packs the bus, and ultimately nobody can deny that. Arsenal, with the signings they've made, they're a better team than Man City. So in that first half, who had the better first half? Man City
had a better 25 minutes.
Bro, but at the same time,
no, it's not called the first half. They had a better 25 minutes. After that 25 minutes, they did not play this in a game.
Okay, you know what? Feel free that, like, let's even do some puts up here. Like, for example,
see, I want you to. You're not getting my point. I want you to look at Pep Guardiola with his whole visionary, with his whole like revolutionize the game. Like, you know, the people that call him top best manager of all time because he introduced this identity that he will never not do without now packing the boss. Like, this one is not even defending. You know, there's a difference between defending and packing the boss.
Yeah, I want to know, like, between
defending and Haaland football.
When you move Haaland, I was like, bro, what's going on?
You move Haaland. That means you're not defending. You want to pack this boss. There are two different things.
But speaking of, though, before you get on to, I know that's what you want to do.
Yes,
but like, but still, at the end of the day, they went ahead. Like, honestly speaking, like, I think Haaland this season has, because honestly speaking, yeah, a lot of people say this type of nonsense where they're like, Haaland can't link up, he can't, but I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, he's still the best striker in the world.
And
he's one chance, one goal. Like, which other chance did he have? That's the thing. As much as people sort of hate on him or whatever, at the end of the day, the reason why these strikers get paid to that amount of money is because if there's one chance in the finishing. If you look at Joker on the other side, obviously he didn't have chances per se.
He didn't have any chance like
but
that.
Still, like, you can't. I don't know. He doesn't like strike me as per like if he got one chance, we're going to score.
He's not in my opinion. Obviously, he's not.
Yeah,
but then he's also good on his own.
No, he's good, but still,
like we have people like Sesko.
No, but at the same time, which chance is Sesko getting? We'll get into that. Which chance is Sesko getting now? I said we'll get into mine. Bro, please leave my Sesko alone. Because for all I know, the only reason why we won that match is because of his flick on that got in Bournemouth. But no, we'll get into that. We'll get onto that. But please, but in the second half, when Arteta finally had sense and he brought on Eze. But that last goal by Martinelli was a very but to chip a 7-footer.
I don't think Martinelli will do that in, like, as Martinelli, as we all know who Martinelli is.
But this is two consecutive games he has done this.
Yeah, done
in my opinion, I feel like if Martinelli is better as a bench option, I feel like there's some people that are not bench. The players are not bench player. I don't necessarily think everyone has to be
starter. Bench player. They call it like impact super subs. Like you know Mario Pasalic. Pasalic does not start, but check Pasalic starts every season. Pasalic is like this Joker card. Like, for me, it's like if there was a Ballon d'Or for Joker card, it's Pasalic, because Croatia do it, Atalanta do it. They are 0-0 or they are playing 1-1. This guy Gasparini just brings on Pasalic, and then Pasalic makes it 2-1, and then they won the game. And then all credits will not go to Pasalic. Probably somebody that did something in the game, but Pasalic won the game. And Pasalic is happy with that role because he knows that he will sub him, that they will sub him eventually. Like, you have Asensio too. These are like top tier.
I must talk about Real Madrid. But to me, I feel like if Martinelli's best games right now,
as a super sub,
I feel like let him be there. I remember there was time when Giroud used to be that for us now, where every single match will come on, and he was fine with that. So if Martinelli is doing that, might as well let him do that. So the next match talk about.
No, I just want us to establish now that when I say Manchester City are finished and Pep are finished,
but I don't think
it's becoming clear.
I don't think it's as big as it is.
See, do you know how? Let's dive into this thing. And
bro, we spent 10 minutes.
And it's not 10 minutes. It's 9 minutes and 39 seconds. Compare Ancelotti's season last season, and Pep Guardiola's season last season. Who had the worst season? Ancelotti and Pep.
And Pep, obviously.
Pep, obviously. Who was sacked?
It was mutual.
Who? Relax. Pep and Ancelotti, who had the better season between both of them? Both of them were obviously at their worst, but whose worst was better?
Ancelotti's season was better. But at the same time, the reason why
that is exactly what I'm saying. Like,
the reason why they didn't sack Pep is because Pep,
like, he's the only one. Who else can Man City pull?
Because first of all, that's false.
Relax.
The reason why they didn't the reason why they didn't sack Pep is because Pep has money in the bank. He has won things for them. So you're not necessarily going to
won 2 European titles in 3 years. Pep has not won 2 for Manchester City.
But Pep has won 1 Champions League and he has won 6 league titles in 8 years.
I said you won 2 league titles in 3 years. It's the same issue.
I don't rate Pep. I don't rate Pep.
Do you know what?
The only thing I'm saying is that I don't think it's a big deal for him to park the bus in literally for the first time ever. It's not a big deal.
No, for me, it's not a big deal. But for the fact that you are doing it shows that you're finished.
Bro, let's move
because
on.
Like if you see that your style is not working again, and then you have to pack the bus against Arteta. Like you are packing, it's like packing the balls for Sindash, because this is what he does.
Please, let's move on from this. Can we move on to another?
Because I've been saying,
can we move on to another?
Madman. See, they called me a madman. Yeah, they called me a madman. I've been saying it since. Like Pep is like an Olivier Glanz, like Olivier Glanz.
Olivier Glanz is a very good coach.
Exactly, he's a very good coach. But Pep is an Olivier Glanz with funds. Why? And he only goes to clubs that can satisfy his budget, because he has ruined players. Number one, many players are victims of Pep.
Yeah, do you know something?
He has ruined players.
My simple question
he goes to clubs that can fund it. You can literally say, "Give me my players." They apply to this system, and once this system is not working,
that's me. I don't think this is it. Bro, how can you watch that match and the person you're blaming is Pep?
No, I'm not blaming Pep. I'm not blaming Arteta, because Arteta should have won that game.
That's all you've done for 10 minutes.
No,
blame Pep. I'm blaming Pep.
I'm not blaming
when
Pep.
The manager that messed up.
Two different words. I'm not blaming Pep. I am exposing Pep for the fraud he is.
Bro, if you think Pep is a fraud or whatever, fair. But he isn't the one. Bro, did you see what Arteta did yesterday? Arteta has a better squad than Pep.
Arteta should have won, yes.
Wait, if, for example, Martinelli doesn't score that late goal and they end up winning 1-0, would you be here talking about? No.
They said with the Ibs.
But the truth is very, very simple. As much as saying he packed the bus or whatever, the facts is that Arsenal played on Tuesday, Man City played on Thursday. Arsenal should have been fresher. They have a better team, so they should be beating Man City like 2 or 3-0, in my opinion. I think I came into the match.
Did you beat Man City 2 or 3-0?
Arsenal better. What are you saying? Arsenal better than us? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes. They will kill you if you play Arsenal.
And Arsenal should be beating Man City, yes or no?
Normally.
So if Arsenal roll into, Arsenal roll into the Etihad, they play Mourinho, they play Rice, and they play Mendy in midfield. Where I saw that squad, I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? So if you're going to blame, okay, Pep is but if you're saying Pep is that, then how come you're not sparing Arteta? I'm
not sparing Arteta. That's sparing Arteta.
No, you spent all of the time talking about, free this. So I'm moving on.
Next. I'm moving on.
Guy has.
I have serious agenda again.
Wait, so where do we go next? Because there are a lot of big games this weekend, like Liverpool, Everton.
Liverpool, Everton was like straightforward. It's a big game on paper. Not even on paper. Said like Jesus. Are you saying Liverpool and Everton? Everybody knew Liverpool win. Just like Everton might come.
Yeah, but that match was close. So.
Yeah, it was close, but no, Liverpool should have won in the first half. Like,
but what do you think about this whole Ekitike sacking?
Isak.
Ultimately,
I've seen a time where Benzema and Higuain were backup, they were strikers,
but like,
and they all combined, they all gelled.
But like Benzema, if it was Benzema prime and Higuain prime, I don't think it should have.
Yeah, Benzema had a very good season that year.
It wasn't like the Benzema. Like my point is like, ultimately. What I think is, I don't know if Liverpool expected. I don't think Liverpool even expected Ekitike to be as good as.
Yeah, but like.
Because that is now like going forward to the next match, you're not going to bench him because when Isak has even come on, he hasn't even looked. But good.
But then
it wasn't because like ultimately he didn't have a preseason for starting.
Yeah.
So if eventually he comes back to form. Like maybe you play Ekitike wide, or maybe you play.
No, they can. They know how they will share it. Like they know how they will share. But then it's very good for Liverpool. He knows slot as slot that he is now. He knows that okay, if this person is off form, this person can come in and easily. He won't even notice the other person's absence. So it's a very good thing for them, and it also sharpens the iron. As Isak saw what Ekitike does.
Yeah, true.
He gets.
But not I wanted to ask you is that because some people are saying like I was speaking to an Arsenal fan yesterday, and he was like, as far. That's where it's over. Like Liverpool are not even playing well. So do you think it's like a good thing? Like, I'm saying, like, look at it this way: is it scary that Liverpool are not playing well and they are winning? As far if they play better, they could still win. Or do you think this is like the highest Liverpool can?
No, Ritz have not even started. Like Ritz has not even started.
You say Ritz?
Yeah, these slander names have been entering my mouth. Ritz have not even started. Like
that's the thing.
He hasn't even kicked in.
And I was telling him.
Isak hasn't even kicked in yet.
No, the moment where Liverpool start playing
football.
Honestly, as far as mine is concerned, I'll give them the league right now.
I'm not giving them the league since I used to contemplate. They really want the league. The thing is that do they win the Champions League? That's the big question. Do they win the Champions League?
But what is weird about Liverpool? Like they have good defenders, but they can't defend.
Because like they are now more attacking center. They have.
No, but still though, like some of the goals they
don't have much defenders. Like I said, Konate and.
But I think they have good.
They have good defenders, yes. No, but then they are more. Guy, you have Frimpong and Keke at your wing.
Apart from Premier, I don't think they kept a clean sheet this season.
They've not.
Crazy.
But then if they can outscore you, fine, no problem. Like you can score 2 goals, they score you 6.
Honestly speaking, bro, even if they win every single match,
and it's more fun for us.
You get
so that's fine. I can deal with it.
Yeah, but I really, really rate. I think Slot is a very, very good coach.
Nobody's giving this guy flowers, which is weird.
He's a very, very good coach.
Slot, like last season, given what Slot did, that he won the league with how many games to spare, like he was even freestyling with the Premier League. Nobody even said anything about Slot. Everything was all Salah. And they're not appreciating this guy.
No, Slot is a very good. Last season he won without like spending.
Without spending, and now he's still winning, and he's still going to win again.
Do you think, like, what do you think Slot has to do
to win the Champions League?
No, not to win Champions League. As per in Liverpool's eyes, to be better than better than Klopp. Like,
just stay some years. You know, Klopp has this connection with the fans, so like it's more of an emotional aspect thing than winning. Exactly.
But I think I'd probably say like at least a Champions League.
Yeah, a Champions League, surely, and he gets it here. You know, he already has his legacy here, and I think if he stays 3 more years with the way Liverpool are playing, he probably wins the Champions League.
So honestly speaking, I think the distance between, hot take or not, I think Arsenal and Man City is closer. The gap between them is closer than between Arsenal and Liverpool. I think Liverpool and Arsenal.
Liverpool has something else. Like me now, that trip to Anfield that we have here, I think it's going to be very.
Wait, you're playing?
We are going to Anfield November.
That'll be very interesting.
I feel like that's like very, very interesting. I also see the level at Liverpool because anything they've played so far now, they've not, except even Atletico Madrid. You know, they would have dusted Atletico Madrid since first half. They're just trying to make the game interesting for us, the neutrals.
Because Salah hasn't even
kicked in there. Brest has not even started.
Even Gakpo himself has.
Gakpo is just off and on. Isak has not begun. Isak has not even started. You understand? So
glory, Man United.
Let's go to Manchester United.
You see when that match started.
See the things are looking.
Can I tell me? You said I'm going to have this segment. I know let me have it.
You have 3 minutes.
4.
3.
You see where that match was?
Look,
on that Saturday, I even slept off because
this guy saw the lineup. I was like, don't
bro, I saw that lineup. I texted him. I was like, bro, if we lose,
the screenshot should pop up the screen.
I said, bro, if we lose, I know we're going to look. When I first saw that score, I was like, what the hell is he doing? Maguire is back. I don't mind Maguire, but like I didn't like the fact we drop Euro.
Yeah, and Euro had scored.
We put Bruno and Casemiro in the midfield again. I was like, what the hell? We put Ahmad and because to me, now Ahmad and Bemo, a lot of 2 of them they play very similar to me. So me personally, I don't even like it. So at first when the match started now, I just saw Sesko with a wonderful flick on. Just as much as he tried to hit on Sesko.
No, I'm not listening on Sesko, but then he's 0-0. I think he's on 0-0-5 here.
I'm aware.
Yeah, aware.
I know some people saying what's the difference between him and Højlund, which is Højlund will never win that flick on for starters because Sesko is 6'5".
So it's like a ballerina and he wins.
No, but what I'm saying is the fact that option, we haven't had that option since probably like Ronaldo, as far as kicking it long. That's something. So when Mbeumo comes in and he flicks and Sanchez fouls him from there, I don't care if any Chelsea fan says, okay, he beat us because we didn't attempt him. I don't know if they.
Why did Sanchez come
if Sanchez didn't foul him,
Mbeumo would have probably scored. Yeah.
So, but after that happens, Maresca, I don't know what the hell Maresca was.
He wanted to park the bus now.
No, but you know what? Usually when you get the red card, right, you sub the defender. He can't sub the defender. He subbed off Estaval. He subbed off
Neto, and then Palmer now got injured.
Okay, was that injury?
Palmer was injured. Yeah.
I was confused. Why the hell will
Palmer? They can't sub out all 3 of them now.
I just pray that please let us take advantage of this one. When Bruno scored, I was like, thank God. Casemiro now scored again, and at that point, everybody online and me was saying stop Casemiro off. I sub him off.
No, but like you know that's the pitch.
The pitch is wet.
That yellow card was actually soft, in my opinion. In my opinion, it is. But if
you notice, every single time a ref gives a red card, in his mind, he wants to level the match immediately. He wants 2 sides. I already knew any foul is going to make, he's going to anymore. So I can both sides can be good. That's all these refs they like to do.
But like, in my opinion, that's actually a soft foul. Like, he holds Tyreek George fair. But then it's not enough holding to say it's a yellow card. And then he wins the ball. He kicks the ball. He wins
bro, any single time, that's what they do.
I think it's soft, but then they still manage to.
But they soft. When I got the record, I was like, I knew. From there, so I was panicking. I was like, shit.
Panicking, and they had no attackers.
I think that people are slit us. The other times, there was one chance Ahmad had. Don't just pass. Let's go play the empty net. Selfishness. I think attacking wise, but not still very good. Like a lot of times, you don't still know how to create. Like how many chances did we even create? Not a lot.
Not much. But like, what does this win do to Manchester United for this season? Now it's not as bad as last season, given results and everything. But then there's still a long way to go. And good thing you don't have European competitions to save player fatigue, travel, whatever. So like, what does this win to Chelsea do to the team? Okay, in terms of confidence, in terms of Amorim's job and everything.
I think for starters, it buys him time. Because if I'm being honest, if that match was 11-11,
I think we would have been sacked. Yeah,
he would have. I don't think they would have sacked him. But obviously his time.
If it was 11-11, he probably would have won, given the way Manchester United played.
No, I think would have lost. I think would have lost.
Probably,
personally.
But like we have scored. I remember we have scored though.
Another thing that's also important about this one is the fact that our next 2 games are Brentford and Sunderland. If we win those 2,
because you're going to Brentford.
Yeah, but as much as
Sunderland, are you seeing Sunderland?
I get that. But as much as people are trying to like slate Amorim as Amorim should lose his job, which I don't really know which way to go because a lot of times, sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm there. At the end of the day, we are 3 points away from Arsenal. So you can't necessarily sack him.
Nobody, it's still very long.
But you can't sack him for that. So if, for example, we win Brentford and we beat Sunderland, and then from there we're definitely going to be in top 5 at least. We play Liverpool after, we'll lose that. But after Liverpool, basically played all the big teams apart from Spurs. So from there, it's actually when I would start to judge him. Because as much as he hasn't done well, nobody can deny that. At start of the season as one of the hardest. Like when we played Arsenal, we played Man City, we played Chelsea. So let's see. This match doesn't show me anything. It doesn't show me that his system is working.
But like it's a very good thing for like Man United fans. At least something to talk about. Something to brag about.
If you didn't win this match like this, panic. So that's all. I'm not even here to even like glaze. I'm not noticing.
And the second question, Maresca is on the back of 2 consecutive losses, embarrassing losses because like he didn't even try. I know he tried better against Bayern, but then he had 10-10 for like 45 minutes. Good for 5 minutes.
I like Maresca, but I don't really know what he was trying to do. He was giving me like Pep vibe. You know, sometimes when Pep tends to overthink
and do.
So I don't think let us watch and see. But before this season started, I dropped an episode. You know, I viewed YouTube video.
Yeah, I was like he was.
But I Chelsea are scary. I don't think Chelsea are going to be anything like concerning title challenges. I feel like they're not going to be same thing, top 4, maybe quarter-final, semi-final Champions League. I think that would be
this Chelsea quarter-final Champions. Are you seeing other European teams? No.
But actually, they might
probably finish top 8 given their fixtures. But like Barcelona are going to beat them surely. They've lost Bayern. They might probably scrap the rest.
Moving on to Barcelona itself. They won yesterday.
They are retained.
You see, I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but like on Thursday when Rashford scored these 2 goals and anybody keeps on going,
Rashford is back. The
issue I have about this whole thing is fact that I don't mind if Rashford plays. If Rashford plays well, it's good for us because that means back are going to buy him. But what I don't like is when a player from Manchester United plays, everybody just says, "Oh,
Manchester is the problem."
If he was in Manchester United, at the end of the day, he didn't play well for us. It's not like as if he was playing well for us and we moved him away.
Wasn't playing well for us.
So that's on him, sure. And to proceed that, ultimately he came on yesterday and he played well, but he didn't start the match because he came in to training, which is the same issue.
But I feel that flicking is nonsense. So you mean that probably Barcelona have a Champions League final, which is highly important, like improbable. We don't see that coming in probably like 5-10 years.
I see
and then Yamal now like maybe doesn't start or comes late to training. You're not saying Flick will bench Yamal.
Bro, I swear. I like what Flick is doing in my opinion. I think Flick
I feel like he's overdoing it, bro. Like what the hell? Like I can understand because it's Getafe, it makes the headline. But you want to tell me that Champions League final, we have a final to play, and then Yamal comes 10 minutes late to train, and you now bench him. In the name of disciplinary or whatever. Your bro, like you should just relax with that. I feel because maybe it's Getafe, maybe.
Nothing that vexes me is now. After the masterclass, Pedri dropped on Thursday. So when Scholes will now post him as their best player, everybody is now saying, everybody is not acting like as if this is some youngster that is just spawned out of nowhere. Everybody is now saying,
but like that's Scholes' opinion.
No, like what I'm saying is like because he said that and then Grief posted it too. Everybody online is like, Pedri is this like as like it's making me seem like as if this is someone that hadn't played for years. When people like me have been saying, this guy has been this good for years.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying Scholes is stupid for saying Pedri.
No, I'm saying the fact that like the way he's saying he's good, it's not making more people like sort of like behave like as if they're just realizing that Pedri when Pedri has been good for years and years. But if you even check Pedri's like ratings for I'm going to talk about Pedri. But when Bellingham comes back and Bellingham gets back to Bellingham, we'll talk about Bellingham too, no arms. But you can't lie that.
You know he's back.
I know he's back, but
and then Pedri and Bellingham literally give like 5 games head start or 6 games head start. They have 0 assists equally.
Bro, you can see, I don't care about your assist or whatever. Even every Barca fan can attest to the fact that.
Dude is bad, don't worry.
Everybody can attest to the fact that. I don't know if you agree. Honestly, I think Pedri is Barcelona's most important player, in my opinion. Because
their most important player this season so far is Joan Garcia. Because if not for Joan Garcia, they would have lost against Levante. The truth is, they would have lost against Vallecano. They would have probably lost against the first half against Newcastle.
But at the same time, if you put Ter Stegen in there,
if you put Ter Stegen in there, they've lost 3 games.
You make some saves. I disagree with that. But if you
did you watch the game against Vallecano? They would have lost like 4.
I watched the first half of Vallecano, and I saw the second half too when they were playing the highlight. I know that Joan Garcia is making saves, but still, what I'm trying to say is there's still another keeper you can put in there. One thing, if you remove Pedri from Barcelona's modern midfield.
So since this guy is glazing Pedri, let's go on to the best player in the world currently, Kylian Mbappe, and then we have 6 games.
Bro, this guy, bro. Every World Cup,
Mbappe is on smoke.
Every World Cup here, bro.
Mbappe is on smoke. Like
every World Cup here.
You should generally be afraid of Mbappe if you're
for Mbappe, bro. Do you see that Militao's goal?
Bro.
Yeah, learning from Rudiger.
And then it's very from Mbappe, and then Mbappe was like, "I'll do you one over," and then he tears his own too.
No, Militao was better.
Militao was better, but like Mbappe was still outside the box too. So, and then we are seeing all shit of Mbappe, like speed, shots. He's taking shots. He's averaging 4 shots per game, over 4 shots on targets.
As it is now, I don't see any reason why next year's Ballon d'Or. Like we should already know he's winning. We should already know he's winning.
If he continues with this form till January, like I'm very sorry for you, especially Barcelona fans. Like if you're watching this video, like till October, like if you start Araujo and Kubrasi against this guy,
bro, I'll still pick back over him.
Oh, we are here October now, no problem.
Yeah, but last thing talk about.
So we know the Ballon d'Or is
this night. You know, bro, one thing I like about Ballon d'Or is the fact that we still don't know. Nobody knows the winner yet.
If Dembele doesn't win, it's an utter disgrace. It's a
yeah, but like apart from that, like do you think like what's the case for Rafinha? Is there any case for Rafinha? Is there any case for Vitinha? Is there any case for
Barcelona fans were actually good upstairs, they would have pushed the Rafinha period because in my opinion, Rafinha was their best player last season.
Look at bro, he's getting pushed too. But I'm seeing it everywhere.
He's not getting pushed. They are pushing Yamal because of the whole 18-year-old La Masia, whatever. And I can understand that. That is fair. But then if we're actually being real here, the Ballon d'Or winner is Rafinha. It's a close call between Rafinha and Dembele because Dembele still has his opinion. He has his call.
But how close do you think? Do you think he's very very close?
He's very very close now because like obviously Rafinha was like the best player in the Champions League last season, but they give it to Dembele because he won. So that's a case. Rafinha was La Liga's best player. Dembele was La Liga's best player too. Mbappe was Golden Boot, but he was close with Rafinha. Dembele was Golden Boot, but it's Ligue 1 and La Liga is different.
And plus also say like Dembele wasn't that good until like January.
But then the Ballon d'Or is from January. Ballon d'Or is a year, it's not a season.
And then a year is probably a year is from
January.
Bro, no, bro, a year is from.
That's what they said for Vinicius now.
Is that what they said?
That what they said for. When he scored hat trick against Barcelona was not December. What did they not say for? That's what they not count it. That's what they said for Vinicius. Yeah, I'm missing Vinicius here to judge. So if I say Vinicius here to judge, then Dembele is the outright winner. But then you can't compare PSG PR to Barcelona PR.
Okay, so like what would be your top 5? Top
5, in my opinion, they will come from here.
No, actually, before you give me your top 5 in your opinion, like who do you think wins this night?
Dembele. It's Dembele. This is clear.
Yeah, but like, do you think there's any? Honestly, I won't be surprised if he doesn't win now.
If he doesn't win, it's a disgrace. But I won't be surprised. I'm not saying it's not a disgrace. What he won last season, I won't be surprised.
Honestly speaking, to this day, I don't. But then we'll get into that in another video.
I'm starting to lose.
But my point is like, it wouldn't surprise me if he didn't.
Yeah, like, because Rodri, we literally saw a world where Rodri won over Vinicius. So if anybody wins over Dembele, I won't be surprised. I mean, it's not today.
Okay, so who would be your top 5?
My top 5 this Ballon d'Or: Dembele number 1, then Rafinha number 2. Then you can add probably a Nuno Mendes number 3. If everything was being fair, Nuno Mendes number 3, Yamal number 4.
Over Vitinha.
No, Yamal number 4, then Vitinha number 5.
Nuno Mendes over Vitinha.
Nuno Mendes. They said the criteria is big moments, impressions in big matches. We literally saw Nuno Mendes in the Champions League. I think it was the highest scoring defender after Hakimi in the Champions League. We saw Nuno Mendes in the Nations League semi-final and final. We saw Nuno Mendes in the league. Nuno Mendes has been consistent all throughout the season.
Fair.
So I'm putting Nuno Mendes 3, then Yamal 4 because of that second half against Inter Milan, and then Yamal also was good.
Honestly speaking, I feel like there's even a case not even having like Yamal in the top 5.
If we are all being serious, because of Yamal doesn't really have the stats, but then if you watch football as the sports, you see that Yamal was actually very, very good. That's why I'm putting over Vitinha. I think Vitinha was later at the end of the season. We started seeing Vitinha.
Me personally, I think I'd go. Me too. I hope Dembele wins. I think it will be a very good story from everything so far from Barcelona to come back and win. That would actually be a very good story. I'd go Dembele 1. I'd go.
Rafinha is my second. Rafinha. And this is from a Real Madrid fan. Rafinha has been sick.
Okay. I'd go Rafinha 2. Then I'd go Vitinha 3.
Bro.
Nuno Mendes 4. Pedri 5.
You are moving your mouth. That's insane.
So speaking like, bro, I don't necessarily think he has to be. I think if he wasn't, he's very, very good.
Yeah, he's very good. Don't get me wrong.
But I don't think he's as good as per like. I don't think he should even be in discussion to win it for starters. I think he should be discussion from like 3 to 6. Yeah. That should be the argument.
Are you whining PR? Do you know what is PR? You have 4-3-3 sucking your whatever. You have Fabrizio sucking your whatever. You have Barcelona PR. Barcelona. The guy said he's inviting 20 people in case he wins for a private party. That almost does it for me. Like,
not for enough. Dembele is not even going to be there.
He might. He's injured, so he probably might be.
No, like as per like.
PSG are playing this night.
Okay, he's injured. No, he's playing now.
He's injured. Dembele is injured.
But
he might probably be there. I don't know. It depends.
Let's see how it goes, sure.
Let's see how it goes, sure.
I think
if Dembele doesn't win, it's a disgrace. Like, it's a disgrace.
I think on that note, I can call it an episode.
I will see you all on Tuesday. After Dembele wins the Ballon d'Or, and Barcelona fans, oh Jesus Christ! If Dembele wins this Ballon d'Or, oh Jesus Christ! Oh God! What I will do to you people on this day? Oh God!